fellow van enthusiasts. It's your old fat Uncle Kip. This one's an important video because I have to answer this question, 5 times a day now for 2 years. So I thought I'd put it in a video because it's important. This is about answering when I get the question, it's really selfish on my part because I like to save time, how to find a leak. Oh, I'm losing coolant, but I don't know where it's going. Oh, there's oil all over the bottom of the engine. I can't tell where it's coming from. Well, this is how you do it. Pay attention. I expect to have this question no more. And I also kind of expect you to do this because what fool wouldn't if you can put UV dye in your cooling or oiling system or transmission and preemptively find that leak because it'll last forever. So at some point down the road, you're going to be able to find this leak. One important thing I guess I should stress before we watch this fascinating and informative video is that one of the major goals is not to spill the shit when you're putting it in, because if you spill it, you've invalidated the test, and we've learned nothing, particularly with the coolant, because that's very easy to spill. So be careful, use a funnel, take your time, get some rags out, wear a diaper. I would also caution you to wear gloves because of all the substances that come out of your van, UV dye is nasty. It's sticky. It can't be washed off. It has to wear off. It smells bad. It's just nasty stuff. I particularly hate it, but I have to deal with it all the time. You only have to deal with it once. So I suppose slather it all over your body, you freaky little raver. All right, let's get on with it. Okay, another short fun video. So this is a van. We've got the coolant dropped. This is a somewhat fancy $35 Amazon blacklight flashlight. Makes blacklight. And you'll notice that this factory coolant is not glow in the dark. Well, what is glow in the dark is this dye. It's made specifically for, well, it says, for coolant. And they make them for oil and whatever. If you're chasing leaks or whatever, or you have the coolant out, now's a good time. You can buy a 1-ounce bottle of this at AutoZone for like $5 or whatever. Note that. Look, how psychedelic is that? This is like watching Iron Butterfly. But most important, it does tune the coolant green, but this, if you saw it in person, it lights up like a Christmas tree. Ooh, that is cool. That would make a good album cover. That's what the inside of my colon looks like. And as this mixes, it'll all turn green. And the coolant will be green when we put it back in. But if there are any leaks, they'll be intensely easy to find with the black light. They'll basically show up glowing white. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a smarter way to find a leak rather than make the light do the work? Okay, I'm right in your goddamn ear in the voiceover. All right, here's a screenshot of what they sell at AutoZone. Of course, you'll find this stuff at all auto parts stores. There are 2 very specific kinds. One is for coolant. The other is for oil and transmission fluid. And a third, of course, is for your AC system. But I don't recommend you play around with that because that's much more complicated. This is really more about just the coolant or the oil/transmission, which is also oil. As you can see here, they sell both those kinds in 1-ounce bottles. You don't really need the full ounce. For both oil or transmission, you can put them in, you would put it into the oil fill cap. For oil, you would put it directly into the coolant bottle, and it will self-mix in there. As you saw, I mixed it in a bin, but it doesn't really matter. And now you also see flashlights. They sell them at AutoZone, and of course better, cheaper ones or fancier ones or whatever you want are also available at Amazon, as is the dye available at Amazon, or kind of anywhere. And anyway, you can use them to fool your friends. And you could heat up French fries with them if you get a big enough one. All right, we've learned a lot. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, jump up and down, touch yourself inappropriately, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. He's a goddamn lovely man.